Hi, this is Doug Usler for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and today is April the 3rd. Another big day of action. Yesterday on our free picks, we split the 4 games, so we're going to try and do better today with some more selections. We have, I think, 2 NBA games, a college basketball game, the lone college basketball game, and some ESPN baseball for you. Little change of venue here from where we have been most recently. Well, there's going to be some more changes in here. We're probably going to be in the same location, but for now, put up a sort of an interesting picture here, as you can see back this way. That is a program from the Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears from 1926. My dad had this for all those years, and when he passed away, of course, then I inherited a bunch of his stuff, and this was one thing I thought that was pretty cool. The entire program has a variety of things that are, now, granted, we're talking almost 100 years ago, but just the difference in players today, defensive linemen and offensive linemen were around 220 pounds then. So it's pretty cool. The price of that, by the way, it's listed on there, is 10 cents for a program back in those days in the NFL. Seeing this is the first the 100th year of the NFL, and of course the Bears and Packers are going to play in the first game of the season. Just kind of a cool thing, and something that I decided to keep myself and put it obviously in a frame. So that was kind of cool. Anyways, VPID memberships. Right now, I'm on a nice roll, 79 and 59 all plays. 2-1 last night with a couple of nice winners. So see what we can do for you. Hey, you can sign up for just $7 for 7 days. Try it out. Okay, see what you think. We got baseball going on right now, of course. College basketball is winding down. NBA, NHL playoffs right around the corner. Got 5 expert handicappers, including myself. Okay, all part of the program. Join up. Sign up today. VPID membership. It's only $39.99 a month. But like I said, if you want to go a little, if you're not just quite sure as to how and what you want to do, and never maybe have done something like this before, $7 is going to cost you for 7 days of all of our wonderful and terrific information. All right, let's get to some free picks. We'll start with Minnesota. Is at the Dallas Mavericks tonight. Now, Minnesota is 24th in points allowed this year, giving up 114 a game. And when they get away from the 10,000 lakes that are in the state of Minnesota, they go up to 116.9. So they're pretty bad defensively. Despite this, though, the Timberwolves are 8-1 under on the road after allowing 110 or more points in 4 consecutive games, yet the total has gone from 222 up to 224.5. Now, Minnesota and the Mavericks blew away both totals that were around in this range. I think one of the games was like 235, and the other one was around 250. So, I mean, just totally destroyed it here. The Mavs actually, as the season is closing, they're actually playing fairly good defense. Credit Rick Carlisle for that, their coach. So, there's some positives there. But the Timberwolves, you know what? They're playing like it's an NBA All-Star game, and I think you know what that means. You know what? I think Minnesota is going to go to 12-2 over, revenging a straight-up loss, which they suffered against Dallas. And I think the over is going to be the play that's going to work here for this particular game. All right, now let's talk a little Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves baseball. Now, since opening the season with a winner, the Chicago Cubs have lost 3 in a row. Their bullpen blew both games in Texas, and then they showed up in Atlanta for the Braves home opener, and all the Cubs did was get shut out and only commit 6 errors. Wow, talk about your mental toughness, right? And this is a Cubs team that's going to be a lot different. Okay, at least that's what the Cubs said. Now, there are plenty of people, though, however, that believe that the Cubs are nothing more than an 85-win team this year. And I have talked to some of these people, and obviously there's enough baseball bettors that also feel exactly the same way, because they have taken Atlanta from plus 102 to minus 130 tonight. Now, John Lester is going to pitch for the Cubs, and you know what? You don't question John Lester's mental toughness. He'll be there. Now, he may not win, but believe me, he'll be there, ready to go. And in the last 2 years, he and the Cubs are 13-3 on the road. However, the Atlanta Braves are starting Julio Teheran, and Heran against the Cubs against the Cubs as the Braves pitcher. He is 7-1 along with his teammates against the Cubs. But you know what? I'm going to say that the day off helps the Cubs from yesterday. I think they'll come to the ballpark a little more refreshed, kind of let it go from what's happened the last few days, and I think that making them an underdog adds quite a bit of value. And the Cubs are 9-0 after 2 straight games in which they stranded 10 or more runners on base. I think the Cubs are going to be the choice here. So there you have it. You can get some more free plays at the VegasProInsidersDaily.com website. There, check that out right there. Again, $7, 7 days to become a VPID member. Check it all out. This is Doug Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. I'll be back tomorrow. As of right now, I'm out.